Jack, Double J, Rider University, go Bronx!
James Felton, defensive linebacker number 45, go Bronx!
Doug Lesko, Rider University, right center back, Bronx country, let's ride.
Baseball. Baseball, baseball. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Baseball.
Ashley Morales, Rider University, go Bronx!
Jack again!
Strike.
We will be reviewing 42, League of Their Own, and Sandlot!
Did you say your names?
Jack!
Alright, we're gonna start by talking about the movie 42, which is a movie 2013 starring Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford about Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
I liked it. It was like, for me, it was like a mid biopic. Obviously, a great story. I thought the writing was like really wordy and like awkward, and that it kind of like threw the pacing off a bit. But obviously, the story it's hard to make a bad movie with Jackie Robinson's story.
And Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
And Chadwick Boseman, of course. Yeah.
I think that the opposite. I thought it was a really good biopic, and I actually did like the writing of it. But maybe that's just because like I like wordy like dialogue, you know. Yeah. Also, Harrison Ford being in it, like that's like two great actors, Chadwick and Harrison Ford.
Right. Yeah, I saw this when I was younger, like when it came out, and I forgot that Harrison Ford was in it, and I'm just this second time around, I'm staring at the screen like, is that Han Solo? What is that?
I forgot too that Harrison Ford was in it until a while ago because I watched it as a kid and like I didn't even make the connection because he's like an old guy. He's the manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, and I thought it was interesting kind of Harrison Ford's dialogue because he does a lot of like appealing to religion throughout this. There's this one conversation he has with the Phillies manager, which actually to take out the Phillies jersey. The Philadelphia Phillies are the last to integrate in baseball after 10 years after Jackie Robinson broke the color line. So boo Phillies for right now.
No, still boo Phillies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Boo Philadelphia, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jackie Robinson's such a powerful player to break the color line. It was really something special, and I really enjoyed this movie and just kind of showing what an important figure Jackie Robinson is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I there were some details that I forgot that this story really helped to remind me. Like, I didn't realize that Branch Rickey, Harrison Ford's character, went out looking for somebody to kind of place in there and break through. I thought kind of Jackie Robinson made himself be known, which he did, obviously, once he made it to the league, but I didn't know that Branch Rickey had such an active role in
And I think
making
some
this
of
happen.
that's like...
I think it's dramatized to give
But
Harrison Ford
I
something
like
to do.
the other characters as well as Jackie. Like there's this reporter character who's like, he tells Jackie like, you're not doing this for you, you're doing this for everybody. I have to sit in this press box while all the other reporters sit here. And he's got like a lot of different people and figures in his life that kind of help bring this.
That's one thing I thought was great in this movie was the acting. The performances really stood through, even though, like I said, I didn't like the wordy script. I thought it was kind of too flowery, too like Victorian kind of, but the acting really helped you believe it and like dig through that. And Harrison Ford and Chadwick Boseman obviously carried it, but then all the supporting characters like Jackie Robinson's wife and Wendell Smith, I think his name is, the reporter, everybody, and the coaches, they really helped to. And Elliot Stabler from what's it called, SVU? He made an appearance. That was great. Loved that.
I like Pee-wee when
Yeah.
he was talking
Pee-wee.
about like how he got a death threat and he was like, because they're playing in Cincinnati, his hometown, and so he was like, yeah, coach, I mean, come on, look at what the names they called me. And Ricky was like, oh, I'm sorry if I'm not kind of making a big deal of this. The FBI will let them know.
Yeah.
But these are Jackie's love letters, right?
Yeah, and he pulls out like 3 files worth.
How many of those letters have you gotten, Pee-wee?
Well, just the one. Ain't that enough? What are those?
Well, I tell you what they aren't. They aren't letters from the Jackie Robinson fan club.
And then afterwards, Pee Wee's like, you know what? Next game, maybe we'll all wear the number 42. That way they can't tell us apart. And that's kind of like a big line. Because now you've got like Jackie Robinson Day in baseball and things like that where they do all wear 42 to commemorate.
I love the way they wrap it up with the modern day montage of like Derek Jeter wearing 42 and hitting and then showing the whole league-wide thing. Yeah, it's a great thing. So this movie is available on Amazon Prime for rent. Unfortunately, I don't think it's able to just stream freely anywhere.
Illegally, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. Anyway, so what do we think? And thumbs up. I got one of these.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
All
All right.
Welcome back. And we're talking about League of Their Own.
That was smooth.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A movie made in 1992. It's on Peacock to stream. And starring Tom Hanks and
Gina Davis.
It's on Peacock?
And Lori.
Oh, I pirated it.
Lori, what's her name?
Lori Petty.
Lori Petty.
She was actually great. I think the acting in this movie is one of its strong suits. Is that a thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
English, second language.
It took place when the men are overseas during World War II.
Which is such a weird concept because, like...
It's not a World War II movie.
No, but, like, the fact that, like, Joe DiMaggio and Elvis are fighting in World War II is just, like, something we should explore more.
Yeah, they're chilling, and Gina Davis needs to take over baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the people need entertainment. I mean, it makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
It makes sense, like...
I had no gripes with the plot. I thought they did it, and they did it very believably. Like,
Well, it did happen.
Did it actually? Is it based off a true story?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jamie confirmed that.
Confirmed.
They did it believably.
Wow. No, but like I don't know. I like watching the scouting process and like seeing because the girls start off.
The scout is my favorite person in the world. When he gets on that plane with the train and he's like next to that businessman and the businessman starts talking and he's like, I'm so glad I'm not you. I would like kill myself.
Yeah. I think the writing is very funny. It's very cheesy sometimes, which definitely detracted from it for me. But you know, it's all these movies.
I feel like that's like what makes it work because it's so cheesy. You know, it's not like your typical baseball movie is always gonna be like it's a man, it's a team. It's not usually like, oh, it's women. Like, let's make it funny. And I already like said this before off camera, but having Rosie O'Donnell in it, like that is so funny. And that scene in the trailer when she's like throwing the ball, she's like, yeah, some of you guys aren't gonna make it. She throws the ball and then Gina Davis catches it. She's like, all right, maybe not you guys, but yeah. Also Madonna, what a random like actress to throw in.
I will make no further comments about Madonna in this movie, besides the fact that she is very pretty, which is the worst compliment you could give someone in like a female empowerment sports movie. So I'm gonna shut up as the man on the couch. Great movie. Lots of strong female characters. Wow, I'm blowing this. Gina Davis is really good as the lead actor. Everyone's good acting-wise. Tom Hanks, of course. I mean, he's Tom Hanks. You throw him in a movie, you can't go wrong.
Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
There's not. Actually, Doug did cry. Can we play that clip of Doug crying in baseball?
That in right now.
Put a baseball helmet on him. Okay, thank you. That was pretty good.
Also, I realized that Hans Zimmer did the music for this.
I know. I couldn't believe that.
Crazy?
It doesn't sound like a Hans Zimmer score.
Doesn't.
Maybe he was just like really phoning this one in. He was like, I'm Hans Zimmer. I got it.
Yeah, like I want to do something for fun. Woman baseball movie.
I think the start of this movie, having her as an older woman and then going back and reconnecting with everybody, that's kind of nice. I don't know. I could give or take that part.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just mentioned that to diss that. But
It's neat. It's not like, it's cheesy. I mean, the whole thing is a cheese fest. I mean, you got cheese here, you got cheese there, you got cheese everywhere. Some Gouda, some Brie. I mean, it's the whole shebang.
my favorite character is Bob, who was gone for the entire movie and then just showed up and was like, yeah, I got shot by a sniper. Hey, let's go home to Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Love Bob. I do like that because you would think like during the movie Dottie has this relationship with the manager that's kind of like professional and kind of going into friendgonna into friendship.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut that part out.
But yeah, overall, this is
Don't cut that out.
But like, it doesn't go past into like any romance thing, which is common for movies in general.
Yeah,
to
it would
have
have
that
felt
kind
so
of
forced and
relationship.
like.
But her devotion to Bob and everything, and his devotion to the game, kind of like offsets that, because he doesn't really accept the girls as ball players until like the very end.
No, and there's also like all of that, like you mentioned, their devotion to their husbands briefly. It's also challenged because one of the girls is like, I don't even care about my stupid, ugly boyfriend that I don't like.
That's because, oh my gosh, that's Rosie O'Donnell's character.
Yeah,
perfect.
And it's because, like, they've set all these different girls to have so much different personalities, which is great. And so her kind of character is very loud and, like, outgoing, but
Staten Island.
not
You could tell. Great acting.
not a surprise. But not very, like, delicate, feminine kind of girl. And so she has this husband, and she's like, yeah, doesn't look right, doesn't treat me right either.
No.
But
that's what makes this movie so great, because it's like it breaks like that stereotype of femininity and like what femininity should be. We're playing like a man's sport right now, and even in that scene, I know we have to like wrap up right now, but even in that scene where they're they're like they want the girls to start wearing like shorter skirts, and they're like, that's weird, why are we doing that? I think like that's so important, and like we're still like fighting for that, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I think also a lot of baseball movies are about, we start and we grow as a team. This one is like, they started really good, and they were already really good, and they started working as a team really well initially. And they're just fighting like the barrier, similar to 42, like they're breaking that.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was really good.
I love this movie. And I like even they had a dancing scene, and it still shows like the fun aspects. All around great movie.
Pretty good.
Are we
rating?
Well, if you put a thumbs down, I'm gonna say this: you hate women. All right, let's rate.
Yeah, that's a sideways. That's not a.
That works.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
I don't hate women.
Great movie.
As Izzo might claim.
Get out.
Oh. My bad. Next movie, transition! Boom!
Oh, that was good.
Sandlot!
Movies. Melting. We're talking about The Sandlot.
Melting the Sandlot today.
Which was a film
Makes
made
glass
in
law.
1993.
1993.
1993. Who directed this, Jamie? Look that one up.
John Hughes. I'm lying.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that is
In the
it.
meantime,
Sorry,
great movie, classic movie.
classic. Yeah.
David Mickey Evans.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
That sounds like a baseball director.
Yeah, what, baseball movie, but more so of a coming of age one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
But really great movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love the different types of players you have just coming together to play baseball.
Yeah, you can watch this at any age and enjoy it.
Yes.
You can watch it at like 5, or you can watch it at 84.
Yeah.
And you'll enjoy it. My favorite character is the catcher. What's his name? Porter? What was his name?
Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Porter. He's a funny little guy. He's got a little chewing tobacco.
Yes.
Oh yeah, on the
Love
Ferris
that.
wheel or like the spinny thing.
Yeah, and then he throws up. Yeah.
My favorite character is definitely Squints, especially that scene where he's like, I can't take it anymore, and he like pretends he's drowning in the pool.
And he assaults the woman.
Yes.
You really like the assault part.
Yes.
Yeah.
But but no, it felt silly and funny. Anyways, we're not gonna continue on that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I like the dog.
Hercules. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Darth Vader. James Earl Jones makes an appearance.
Right.
He's great.
And the whole like plot is what the kids, they're just playing baseball, and then they hit the ball. Benny hits the ball over the fence
to
and
like
they never go.
this old man's house, and they're like, "Oh, he's creepy." And
Yeah.
And the problem isn't like they could just get like a new ball. It's like it's Babe Ruth's ball that was signed, and then everyone's like freaking out, and Smalls just doesn't get why everyone's freaking out. Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Who is she?
I love movies with simple concepts like that. I feel like they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
Like where it's just kids playing and then they lose their baseball.
Yeah.
You know, like now it'd be like time travel or something to like try and figure out how to get the ball back.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's very convenient that they lose their Babe Ruth. Well, it's not convenient that they lose their Babe Ruth ball, and Hercules ends up chewing it up. But it's convenient that that's the house of somebody who
Yeah,
has
right.
a lot of
Yeah.
design
Yeah.
baseballs, and it's like, oh well,
Huge
here's
baseball
a
town.
replacement. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's never happened to me before.
Yeah.
But I've hit baseballs over neighbors'
Yeah,
fence.
right.
Nobody has ever been like, oh well, I've got just the thing. Here's a signed Hank Aaron ball, and it'll be all right.
Yeah, one time I used to live backed up to the woods, and I was hitting baseballs, and one of them was super waterlogged and like ruined, so I just tossed it over the fence. And there were a lot of nefarious activities going on in the woods back there, and the ball got thrown right back over. I have not run that fast in my life. Okay, I was terrified. Also, I feel like this movie, I don't even remember it that well, but I feel like it has the perfect song scene matchup in Tequila when they're running away from Hercules. I just remember it's slow-mo and he's diving through like the whole town.
It's great.
Yeah.
And it's just timed perfectly and I love it.
Amazing scene. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I feel like, personally, that this movie is just a summer movie that you just have to watch. It's a
Right.
must-watch summer
Mhm.
movie.
Do you think it's held up?
Yeah. By far, yeah. I
Like,
also love
Like, good. Like,
Yeah.
right, is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I also
Yeah.
love that like you know how in like Moneyball and 42 at the end they go through here's where everybody ended up.
I love
I love that they do that in this one too
Yes.
with all the fictional characters. When I was a kid I was like, "Oh, that's real. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a true story."
I love when movies do that. Baseball movies specifically.
Mhm.
Like my favorite baseball movie, which is not this, and I won't talk about it, but it does that, and you're like, ooh, oh my gosh.
What's your favorite baseball movie?
8 Men Out.
Never heard of it. Let's move on from that.
That's why I did not pick this for the segment. I was like, I'm not gonna.
That's a
make you
good
guys
call.
watch that.
Yeah.
However, amazing baseball movie. But this is too. This
Yeah.
is great, and you don't have to really like baseball. It's just a summer movie. It's
Mhm.
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think everybody should watch it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
baseball themed. It's not baseball that's like reliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where can we watch this? Do we know where it's available to stream? It's got to be somewhere. Jamie, pull that one up real quick.
I'm going to say Prime.
I'm gonna say Netflix. I think it's probably on Netflix.
Voodoo.
Food.
It's gonna be
Tubi.
like Pluto TV.
Yeah.
See it.
Peacock.
Can't find it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
You gotta-
wow, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you gotta go to Blockbuster for this one, guys.
Probably YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$3.99.
YouTube with a
Yeah.
primetime subscription.
Yeah, there you go. YouTube Red. All right. So what's our rating on this, guys? I'm feeling 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Carlton's got a thumb and a bat. I love this movie. It's a classic. You don't need to like baseball for it, but if you do like baseball, it enhances the experience. Sweet.
And that concludes our baseball movies.
Chop.
You play ball like a girl! What did you say? You heard me. Tomorrow. Noon. At our field. Get the buffalo butt breath. Count on it, pea-drinking crap face! Yeah! Let's go!
Welcome back to Movie Meltdown, and now we're at the What's Trending segment, where today we are going to be talking about the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or just the Mario Bros. No, it is the Super Mario Bros.
movie.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie is
It's coming out April 5th,
is.
which is very exciting. The main character is Mario, obviously, as the name would tell. And fun fact, Mario is being voiced by Chris Pratt. Now, if you know Chris Pratt, you know he's been in a lot of movies.
Guardians of the Galaxy for one.
The Lego Movie.
Yes, he's been in the
so-
Lego Movie. He's also been in
He's been in the Lego
Jurassic
Movie
Park,
where
I
he
think, was
played
another one.
Emmett. And Emmett is the main character of the Lego Movie. And he is just a bundle of joy. Everything is awesome. And
It is.
you know, another character is Luigi.
Luigi, yes.
Luigi, he's
from
played
Mario. Yes.
from Mario, yeah.
From Mario.
He's played by Charlie Day, and Charlie Day actually plays Benny in the Lego Movie 2. So there's actually a lot of ties to the Lego Movie. But
Super Mario Brothers is
the
a great movie.
it is
It's
a
very
great
exciting.
movie. Yeah, it's so exciting, and you know, there's different characters in it. Like the whole premise of the Lego Movie 2 is that there's different kinds of Legos that show up in Bloxburg. I think that's what it's called. And one of them is this little star. So there's actually
stars,
a lot of
just
stars.
like there are stars in Mario Brothers.
In Mario, yeah.
Which is the movie that we're talking about.
Yeah,
definitely.
so there's actually a lot of factors that tie into it. Benny, once
Bowser's
again,
in it.
which is so exciting. And then not only is there the Lego movie, but there's also the Lego Batman movie, which is a total classic. Will Arnett is in it. He plays Batman, which I think is crazy. And Michael Cera.
Is he in Mario?
No.
Okay.
So
There's Jack Black is also in.
Jack Black is in that movie. Isn't that
Mario,
crazy?
which it was the one actor where I was like, as soon as he started, I was like, yes.
Well,
Jack
they
Black
also
did a
have
very good job.
the girl from the menu who really likes burgers playing Princess Peach, which is really exciting. But back to the Lego movie. There's actually a lot of really interesting cameos, which I feel definitely correlates with Lego Batman. Mario. Robin is actually played by Michael Cera, which I think is really cool because he's such a good actor, and I feel like, keep this on, please. I feel like he always plays like the same role in every movie that he's in, which, you know, like, you get typecasted, I get it, but he's always like the awkward, nerdy guy, like, kind of makes everyone uncomfortable. He's just very weird. Lego Joker from the hit movie Lego Batman movie. I don't know why you're kind of changing the topic. We're talking about the Mario movie right now.
Yes, the Mario movie.
Who's your favorite Mario character?
You know what? I'm actually partial to either Toad or Yoshi. Those are the two that I'm partial to, especially when I play Mario Kart. I tend to play those two.
Well, my favorite Lego Batman character is the Joker, because I think he's just, you know, he's a silly guy, you know?
The Joker would fit in Super Mario.
I feel like he would fit into Super Mario.
I'd say he would fit into Super Mario.
I feel like a lot of characters would fit into Super Mario.
Is this signed?
We don't talk about that. But yeah, I feel like there's just so many ties, and actually, there's a really cool part of the Lego Batman movie and Lego movies in general, where they have to build the cars. And that's kind of like with Mario Kart, because those are also cars. So if you just there we go. The Mario movie hasn't come out yet. It's coming out in April, which is super exciting. Did you need something? April 5th. Yes, April 5th. I personally feel like it should have come out on March 10th, you know, because the whole like Mario thing, like March 10th. I thought that would have been really fun, but instead they did it on April 5th. You can catch this in theaters. I don't know where it's going to be streaming, but yeah, thank you for listening, and on to the next segment.
Who will win of the film baseball teams? We're here to find out.
Yeah!
This is going to be a good game. Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Judged by the Naked Gun umpire.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, love that guy. Even though I don't think you guys know what Naked Gun is.
I have no idea who he is, yeah.
He looks nice.
No, that's the... Alright. It's like the whole thing, like...
Yeah, no.
No, I'm sorry.
He's like, and he has to like... Anyway.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, big nasty faded at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We go ride it till we just can't ride it no more.
He's trying to like find out what of the players are like assassins, and he like feels them up, and it's a whole.
OJ's in one of those, right?
Oh, yes.
Moving on.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
A team that will not win. Bad News Bears.
Oh, well, no, they can't. I mean, unless he puts down some cores and gives it to me instead and goes out and plays,
They might
they might have a chance.
They might fumble.
But otherwise, no, they can't do nothing.
Yeah.
But
You're right. They're bad
speaking
news.
of bears, if you want to see a good bear, watch the other episode.
It was our bear theme. Yay!
These bears are not good. Although they do go on for like a while. Like there's a movie of them in Japan, which is weird
No.
because like
I didn't know
who
that.
needed that? Right, in like 1977.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Sandlot. Another kids team. I don't think they would make it. I think like a player or two will make like the all-star team.
Yeah, Benny's a talent, right? But he doesn't have the team to support him.
Right.
Yeah.
I think what's his name?
Porter. Yeah.
Right. I think
he's
Porter,
fine.
Ham's
Porter,
definitely
he can hit.
an all-star.
he could hang in there. Other than that, it's a pretty weak team.
Bench warmers. They're 3 people.
Hey, come on,
So,
man.
they're not a team.
Don't count him out. Big Robbie Schneider carried the absolute hell out of that team every single time.
They play against the Little League. So their
they beat him
competition
17-0.
Yeah, what if they get matched up against the Bad News Bears in the first
Maybe
first
they'll
round?
make like the playoffs.
It's a good
No,
question.
I don't even want to say that.
Yeah.
Next is Bull Durham, which is a wild like transition.
Yeah, it is a little different. Yeah.
I don't think they'll make it. The players are too concerned with the girl.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're Sims.
Yeah,
That's like their whole thing.
they're distracted. They got off-field distractions.
Yeah. But it's wild that Kevin Costner is in like 3 baseball
It
movies.
is, yeah.
Like,
and then he's also in a football movie.
He's a
And he's
closeted
in
jock.
a track and field movie.
He's
typecast.
Closeted jock.
Sports guy.
He's a big sports guy.
This next movie will probably make it, and that's $1 Million Arm.
$1 million. Oh,
$1 million
yeah.
baby.
Well, that is a beast, right?
So
And
I think they won't make it far. But they'll have all-star players.
They got heart.
right.
Because it's all bullpen here, you know?
Based off a true story, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna like. I don't know. Look at the dude's arms, and then go back to the Bad News Bear picture, and then yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, sweet. No, you know what I'm saying? Just I don't know.
Yeah, we do need to keep the competition.
At that point, that's the matchup on paper, right? No, $1 million arm, 100%. He would take it to anyone here.
It would be weird to see Bull Durham nuke versus $1 Million Arm. That would be like a pitch off.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, who's hitting? Right.
Right. But that's exactly what we need to keep in mind.
Right.
Next, totally random, Major League.
I love Major League so much.
Yeah, these fools. As wild that what? I was gonna say an actor, but then I forgot his name, so I'm not gonna say it.
Charlie Sheen?
It's just wild, I guess.
Charlie Sheen?
It's like Corbin, Burnson.
Okay. Well, who's he play? Do you remember?
Charlie Sheen's in this movie?
Charlie Sheen's the man in this movie.
Oh my god. That's why, yeah, they're not winning.
It's Charlie Sheen in this movie.
They're going down before they even get on the field.
That guy,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
24.
It's wild.
Charlie Sheen's getting arrested before they take the field.
He's 99. He's judge.
So, Major League, well, they'll definitely make it further than a couple of the other teams that we talked about. But they've got spite on their side too, because the whole premise of that movie is that like they're supposed to lose, and so they want to win now. Because they got like people from like jail and everything, so it's like a replacements type team.
Yeah.
All right.
See our football movie for the replacements. Anyway.
It's a baseball version. Yeah.
Now,
Love sports.
let's talk about something that we've already talked about.
Hey.
League of Their Own.
I think they take it to the finals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're well put together.
They're a good place to invest your bonds in this one.
Definitely Final Four, but that's basketball. So we talk about like American League versus National League. They're in it.
Well, they'd make it to a championship series if it was a playoff.
Tom Hanks gets thrown out of the finals matchup.
Yeah, insulting everybody.
Yeah.
Spitting on everyone's shoes.
Yeah.
Next is 8 Men Out.
To that.
I did not talk about this earlier.
Charlie Sheen again?
No way.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
He's in another one too, I think, right?
8 Men Out is amazing. It's got the 1919 Chicago Black Sox. They're named the Black Sox because of the baseball scandal.
Right.
I love this movie. The whole thing is that I know I'm going off about this movie because it's my favorite, but like the manager is like really like a scumbag, like. Capital scum. He like capital scum. One of the guys, he has like a contract to have a bonus after he wins 30 games. And the guy wins 29 games and the manager sits him. So he can't win the 30 games, so he doesn't like get paid. Like there's a whole thing where he's like sleazy with his money and everything. And that's what leads to
Is this Michael Rooker?
Jamie has to look that
Is
up.
that
I think
John
that's Michael
Cusack?
Rooker.
We gotta get Jamie.
I think Michael Rooker alone drags them into like the top 8. You know.
I think they belong there.
Well, that was also based off of. I mean, I guess if it wasn't the whole like Black Sox thing that actually happened,
Yeah,
in, like
it's
the
the
19.
true story.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just to make it more funny. Right.
What was the year that they fixed like the Chicago White Sox thing?
Good question.
Well,
Is that like the 30s?
You
Might
know
have been the
what's,
20s.
a weird thing about this movie? So, right, it's made in '88. It's about 8 men out, and the Chicago Chicago doesn't go to the World Series until 88 years after the scandal.
Oh,
that's funny.
Context.
I think that's right. All right. Anyway, Field of Dreams also has the Chicago
Hey,
Blacks.
well, they
So,
got a better chance too.
I think
I can't stand this stupid cornfield.
I guess them and 8 Men Out are one and the same.
so. Like, I guess if I say 8 men out make it, they make it, but they
Yeah.
don't have the disadvantage of they can't go off the field.
And they're old
Yeah.
as hell.
Like, they
Yeah,
disappear.
and they don't have Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, that's a major disadvantage.
Lastly, Moneyball.
Oh yeah.
I think in this
Listen, man.
group they take it to the finals and it's close between them and League of Their Own.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay.
I'd want to see. What's it called? What was the movie before this?
Field
Field
of
of
Dreams.
Dreams.
Yeah, sorry. Field of Dreams. Go against Sandlot.
Another
I
Kevin
think that's
Costner
yeah.
movie.
I think that's a good pairing between those two teams.
Yeah.
I think Moneyball, you got great talent acquisition. That's the whole thing.
They get on base.
Yeah.
They buy runs.
There's this whole thing. There's like a bunch of individual focus movies, like The Rookie and The Natural, and even 42. But we talk in teams, so
This
those.
is the professional.
practice.
This is the real. If you actually put money on a team, this is the only one that actually plays in the major league.
My money's on A League of Their Own just because I don't think Moneyball knows how to close out the big show.
I think if A League of Their
I don't
Own
think
had
they
like
have the clutch factor.
good uniforms and managing, like
agree.
if they step that up, they take it.
Well, that's if Tommy doesn't get himself ejected, and of course he will. So, you know.
But even
It is what
then,
it is.
women can play in skirts. So what's this?
That's true.
Who's to
yeah,
say they can't?
that's
Who's
fair.
to say they can't win?
Yeah.
That's
what
fair.
What if they had pants?
They're definitely tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might have the
Our big trophy! Ah! I'll be the trophy.
So who
girl.
are we awarding this trophy to? I think A League of Their Own, right?
We should do like a drum roll or something, but yes. Ooh, and our baseball playoff trophy goes to. Yeah! Dude, I feel so bad. I forgot the team's name, but that's okay. A League of Their Own wins.
The Rockford Peaches.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
Well, that was a peachy episode, wasn't it? Sorry, I'll see myself out on that one.
James, stop moving.
Okay, guys, this is just a disclaimer. I think Madonna has more merits than just the fact that she is beautiful, which she is. She is a queen, but she could sing, she could act, she could dance. She had a sick dancing scene. Anyway, back to the.
I think we should like edit that and cut parts where it's you actually say Madonna is only pretty.